So guys, start of the year, I actually took a month break from social media. Now, I didn't know how long I was gonna take the break from social media. I deleted Snapchat, I deleted Instagram, I deleted Twitter, I deleted TikTok. The only app I did have, social media app that does count nowadays, is YouTube. And that to me, I go in there, watch rugby, I watch my TV, I watch anything that I really want to watch on there. However, I took a month off from Instagram, and it was probably one of the most content months of my life because I wasn't on social media. So what I learned from just a month break was, one, you don't need social media to survive. Two, social media is really there to distract your brain from outside things that is happening around you. So what do I mean by outside things that is happening around you? You wouldn't realize your environment. You wouldn't realize a lot of things about yourself until you put the things that you're used to doing every single day down. So what that means, that could be changing your habits, that could be getting a break from social media. And a lot of people, like I actually watch a lot of people on social media, and they're really not looking at anything. I mean, times when I was on social media scrolling, I would just be scrolling for like 10 15 minutes, never really catching myself scrolling for hours, but 10 15 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes it would get close to an hour, and then I would just, like, my soul, my heart, my mind, like, it wasn't on the same page. And I was just like, what is going on? In fact, the last time I actually was on social media, and this was the last time before I actually deleted all of the apps, I seen 4 different posts. So I woke up early in the morning and I seen a motivational post. It was like a Monday motivation. I think it was a guy working out. And then I seen some boobs. I seen a naked girl. You got what I'm saying? World Star always got them. They're always advertising these pages and stuff like that. And then I seen something really sad of an animal. And then I seen somebody fighting. Maybe that's my news feed that I have to clean up, but no, because because I don't even watch that stuff. So it's, so like, I did question, where's those things coming from? However, I took a month off, and within that month, I did the things that I like to do more. When I found myself wanting to go on social media, I didn't have the apps. My thumb was so used to going on social media whenever I get on my phone, to the point where I was clicking apps that wasn't even social media just to get that finger swipe. Like, my mind and my muscle had so much memory of me clicking on social medias that I was clicking on spaces where the social media apps wasn't even there anymore. Within that time, I've learned that me going on social media is not me wanting to go on social media. It's habit, so I broke that habit or I gave myself the ability to break that habit by deleting the apps, and I was doing more for myself. The times when I did want to go on social media, I had other things to do. It gave me the opportunity to look around my room or look around, my life, and just be like, okay, what else is there to do? There's so much things that we can be doing with our days besides looking the best on social media, besides posting everything that you're doing throughout your days, stalking famous people, stalking an ex, stalking an ex-boyfriend. What I don't agree with is the way people portray themselves on social media. For example, it just looks like everyone's having a good time. It looks like everyone got their shit together. It looks like everyone's really not dealing with anything that life actually really does throw at you, yet it's just showing people having a good time. When you're not having a good time and you go on social media and you're watching and looking at pictures of other people on vacation and drinking and out, or it could be like anything that means having a good time, it does causes something in your brain to make you feel like, wow, that's what I need to be doing. That's a good time versus what I'm doing here. Like, for example, like, I've been laying down in my bed for 2 hours on social media, watching everybody else look lit, have a good time. People talking about this, people talking about that. I'm watching this, I'm watching that. Do you really think your brain want to, watch all that stuff. But when you feed that into your brain, your brain has to do something with all that information. For me, that information made me depressed. That information made me anxious. It was so much about social media that I didn't realize that was detrimental to my health until I took a break. That month off, I was so much more content and so much more happy than I ever was before in my life. And me not knowing what's going on with everybody else's life did not bother me, not one bit. Which means the times of me actually, scrolling on social media, seeing what everybody else is up to, that person that didn't hit you up or didn't text you or give you a phone call from high school, you're watching their posts and, you're scrolling on their page and you're seeing all these thousands and thousands of people. How many of those people is actually on the phone with you, talking to you every day? How many of those people actually care about you? You wouldn't know until you take a break. Within that break that I took, I had maybe about 3 people that followed me on social media reach out to me. That being a close friend, close family members. Simple. And I asked myself, well, what about all the thousands of people that's on social media every day? What are they doing? They're scrolling past that next post. They see your post, they may hit a like, next post. Hit that like, next post. I realized that social media doesn't make you special. What makes you special is you. And I'll say that again. I realized that social media doesn't make you special. What makes you special is you. The knowledge you obtain, what you do with your life, how you think, your perspective, your views, the way you feel deep down about yourself, that's you. So what social media does is it gives everybody this fraudulent perspective on life, on what everybody else is doing with their lives, and it can cause people to feel and think certain types of ways about themselves, about their life. For example, I'll use this example right here. You see a couple of your friends that live around the world, it looks like everyone's having a good time, it looks like everybody got their shit together. They're posting pictures of money. Say for example, they're posting pictures of money or like a car or anything. A lot of people think that, damn, they're winning. I don't have a car, I don't have money, I'm losing. Or I'm not doing what that person is doing, I'm losing. Or I'm not up there yet. Why do you think that you're not where you think you should be? Because of something that you've seen on social media countless of times. Do you guys not know that trends is such a thing? Misinformation is such a thing. Portraying to be of something or somebody is such a thing. But we don't really think that when we think social media is real. So I'll give you guys a task. Take a little break from social media, get back to me, and let's discuss how you guys feel. It could, whether that be in the comment section, whether you want to hit us up and send us a direct message, we'll get back to you. Let's chat about it, guys, because the healing that I did within the month of January, I said, okay, the start of the January, I'm going to take a break from social media. The healing that I've done within that time, not healing in any other way besides on my own terms, not watching anybody else live the life they live and me watch, not seeing people do things that I want to do, gave me the ability to be me and to feel me and to really understand and to do things that I want to do and to see things the way that I really want to see it deep down. Because I wasn't seeing life through the lens of no one else. I had to look around my environment and I had to ask myself, okay, what are you doing with your days? What are you about to do right now? You feel this way, you're a bit bored. Well, why are you bored? What else can you do? How many goals, how many things have you wanted to do in your days or your life that you haven't done, that you can do this age right now, but you put it off because you're scrolling on social media? So what are you really doing? I asked myself that question and I got busy. Within that month, I did a lot of mindful practices, a lot of meditation, a lot of journaling. Days and mornings where I would wake up and I'm usually scrolling on social media. Now I'm stretching. Now I'm, putting more energy and effort into finding a healthy diet to start my day. Now I'm journaling. Now I'm getting my thoughts and what I, want to say and think onto paper, reading it. Now I'm working out more. Now instead of on social media or, trying to take pictures and post a story or keep up to post with everybody else, now I'm doing things for me. Now I'm really feeling good deep down. So during that break, I realized a lot of things about myself. There's a lot of things about social media that I dislike. There's a lot of things about social media that I do like. I do like the fact that you could connect with so many people so quick. Just the DM and I could connect with someone across the world. I love that. I could quick DM, I could connect with someone across the world. I love that. However, I realized what social media wasn't doing for me. It wasn't getting my day started. It wasn't doing the things that I want to do for me. It wasn't making me feel good. It wasn't fulfilling me and my needs daily. It wasn't nothing that I thought it was. But I only realized that because I took a step away. We can say that same situation and example can work in many aspects of life, but today we're talking about social media. And I've been saying, I've been making stories on my Instagram story talking about how toxic social media really is. Social media is the root cause of many people's depression, anxiety, social anxiety. Many people agree with me. However, I really don't care about those who don't. It's not really about seeing who cares, seeing who agrees, seeing who don't. It's really just about sharing insight, getting people a little bit more educated than they already are. Because not a lot of people on social media talks about how toxic social media is. Not many people that scrolling on social media want to know or want to learn how toxic something that they're doing every day for hours really is and how detrimental it is for their health. How many people sit down and watch workout videos of people working out but actually don't work out themselves? How many people know exactly what to do to make themselves happy but can watch other people do it versus do it themselves? How many times do you save a post or a video or a reel on Instagram or on social media and don't go back to it? How many people on social media right now that if you call for an emergency, they will be there, either a text, call, or even be there for support? How many people? So basically, you guys, the purpose of making this video was to shine light on the toxicity of social media and to let you guys know, what I realized taking my break away from social media. I mean, nowadays I am on Instagram, don't get me wrong. However, I'm making stories, making posts here and there. I'm not scrolling. I am not on the app, and I'm not on Snapchat. I'm not on TikTok. I don't even have those apps downloaded. Why? Because they distract my days, right? So the only way I knew that those apps distract my days was to take a step back. So I took a step back in order to find what I like, find why I, go on social media, and to find what else can I do with my days without no social media, with just doing me, with having my thoughts the way that I think them and going from there. What can I accomplish? So within that time, I've actually accomplished a lot. I've actually been able to sit down and do a lot of self-reflecting, especially in a new environment, a new team, doing new things. I've been able to sit down, self-reflect, and it's making just it's making things so different within myself because I realize who I am and I'm able to identify things that I like, things that I don't like, things that I actually want, things that I actually want in life versus things that I see often. If you see something often, the mind loves to play tricks. Law of attraction happens. A lot of that stuff is on social media. Social media is very toxic. But guys, that's it for today. I hope you guys was able to grab something from this video, and if not, rewatch it, and if not, stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to leave that subscribe, revisit to watch more of our videos. We got a lot of videos in the playlist. Go check those out. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. We see y'all later.